Hey everybody, it's Ananda Leeke here with the Thriving Mindfully Academy. Just wanted to share some thoughts I've been having about the quarantine life and my superpower that I'm discovering during quarantine life. I want to first invite you to think about, what is your superpower during this quarantine life? What is it about yourself that is helping you navigate this new normal that we're experiencing? And for me, I got to tell you, my superpower is loving kindness. Now, loving kindness has many definitions, but for me, loving kindness is the act of befriending myself with compassion and non-judgment. It is the gateway to opening up my ability to be gentle with myself, to be patient with myself, especially when I make mistakes. And I want to give you an example from my recent bathroom situation at home. So, like many of you, I'm learning how to do a lot of things that I wouldn't normally do in my life. I would normally call a plumber or pay to get my face threaded, but I've done two things in the last couple of weeks that have taught me that my superpower is loving kindness, especially towards myself. So the first example happened in my bathroom. Both of them happened in my bathroom. I am vain. I'm going to be honest, truly vain about the facial hair. And I get my face, when not in COVID-19, threaded every 3 to 4 weeks. And so right before we got shut down in DC, I ran across the street before going to the grocery store to get my face threaded. Now, mind you, I had it done maybe a couple of weeks before, so it wasn't really necessary, but I did it anyway just so that I would be okay. That was one of my things. And then I headed to the grocery store. All right. So fast forward to COVID-19 quarantine life. I'm on Amazon. I'm looking for things that could possibly help me navigate my facial hair experience during this time. And I find these wonderful waxing strips. And I'm not a big fan of waxing, but this didn't require me heating anything up. So I ordered them. They came. And I thought, voila, I can do this, right? Well, turns out that I need to learn some patience with myself. When you apply the waxing strip once, leave it. That was my lesson, because I had gone back and forth with a couple waxing strips in one particular area of my face. And the next day, after I thought I had successfully achieved my facial hair removal, I discovered, guess what? I got marks on my face. Now, I said to myself, now I've gone 55 years with pretty nice skin, and now I have used COVID-19 to jack myself up. Not only that, I had these white, ashy patches around my mouth that looked atrocious to me. And so I spent last week taking really good care of my skin, so all of it is now gone. I used grapeseed oil, and I gave myself a facial, and I just let my skin heal itself. So that was lesson number one, not to beat myself up about getting super involved with the stripping of my facial hair with the strips. I learned that. That was not an easy lesson, because I kept trying to blame myself for it. But I got to tell you, my superpower of loving kindness, of befriending myself and just saying, hey, you're learning as you're going. This is a new normal. That really helped. Now, the second situation was a little bit bigger. That happened last Friday, and I turned Fun Day Friday into an opportunity to practice loving kindness. Now, here's what happened. So my toilet, I had to have this European sweet little toilet because it reminded me of my first trip to Paris in the 90s. And I got it, and it's been fun, but it has been challenging because she don't like a whole lot of stuff in her, if you know what I mean. Well, anyway, without getting really graphic, I had a situation. And I normally would have called a plumber because I don't want to get anywhere near this stuff. Well, anyway, I remember the plumber telling me to pour water in my toilet bowl and then to plunge it. Well, yours truly forgot that I had poured all this water in the toilet bowl, and I went to the bathroom, and guess what? All my ish was all over the floor as I was flushing. And I was like, oh my God, what has happened? And it was coming out so fast. Luckily, I've had this experience before, so I have piles of old towels to soak everything up. But as I was laying the towels down, I started laughing and I started thinking about my waxing issue. And I just said, all right, girl, this is where we got to practice loving kindness. So I got most of it wiped up. And then I washed my hands, washed my feet, and other parts of me that got stuff on it. And I proceeded to give my bathroom the spring cleaning that it has been in need of for several weeks. So, all that to say is that I'm thankful for the music that kept me company, the songs I was singing, and now this discovery of loving kindness as my superpower. It allows me to take the big 5 mindful self-care vitamins that I take most days. I say most days because there are some days when I don't. So I'm just being real. Those big 5 mindful self-care vitamins include loving kindness, which opens the door for me to be compassionate towards myself. Compassion is the second mindful self-care vitamin. Non-judgment is the next. Patience is the next. And then forgiveness. So we got loving kindness, compassion, non-judgment, patience, and forgiveness. Did you get those? Those are the big 5. Check them out on my website at Thriving Mindfully Academy. Go to anandaleeke.com/academy. I want to leave you with just a reflection question. It's the one that I gave you when we opened up this video. What are you discovering about yourself that is allowing you to navigate this new normal, this quarantine life? What's your new superpower? Or maybe you have more than one. Wherever you find this video, please share what your superpower is in the comment section. Pass this video on to those that you think may benefit from it, and visit the Thriving Mindfully Academy for more resources on mindful self-care, mindfulness, meditation, and wellness at anandaleeke.com/academy. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything we feel, think, say, and do. Ananda Leeke from Malcolm X Meridian Hill Park, out. See y'all next time. Bye.